The wine, tell us more about
Yeah.
Where is Dungannon on the map of Ireland?
It's in southeast Tyrone. That's the
Southeast
Northern Ireland, the 6
Tyrone?
counties. Yeah.
Tyrone is up in the north, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not, doesn't go all the way. It's inland,
Okay.
and it's north of it would be Derry and Donegal
Oh,
and Antrim, you know.
Antrim.
And
Okay.
there's 6 counties. In fact, in Ulster, they call it Ulster, but the Catholics don't. It's not Ulster. There are 9 counties in Ulster, you
Yeah.
see. I wish I could remember. Derry, Antrim, Down, Armagh, Monaghan, Cavan, Fermanagh and Tyrone.
Okay.
Those are there. But the British cut off 6 of them, and cut off 6 that would give the Protestants a majority. 2 of the counties, my own, Tyrone and Fermanagh, were both Catholic counties. They were put in there to make the biggest possible area where the Protestants would have a majority. And that exists to this day.
Because they had such huge majorities in Belfast, in
Yeah.
the big city.
Yeah.
So again, it was gerrymandering.
Yeah.
You know, you count the votes. Well, Pat, now, what did you learn anything new about the O'Neills in all the stuff that was being talked about and written?
What?
Did you learn anything that you didn't know before
Well,
about the
hardly.
O'Neills?
A lot of things that I had forgotten.
Yeah.
But I read MacLeisic and I read all the books.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I just wondered if we had missed anything.
Yeah.
How were they treated in Europe when they got to the continent? Were they treated
They were
poorly
treated-
or like princes?
They were treated like heroes. And imagine that they're at Tyrone being given a place to stay by the Pope and a pension, and be the Pope himself giving the absolution. I know of no other prince or anybody that had a funeral like that. The Pope doesn't go out on the balcony very often to bless a funeral go by.
No, that's true. Why do you think that was, Pat? What was special about them?
He had fought in Ireland brilliantly, of course, and espoused the Catholic cause. But he was raised, as you know, was in Sydney in England, and he didn't leave there until he was over 20. But if he was with Sydney in England, sure, he was Protestant. But whenever Hugh left and went back to Ireland, he, of course, embraced his own Catholic faith, as did Shane the Proud. Yeah? They practiced Catholicism in spite of the fact that they gave allegiance of a sort to the Queen Elizabeth and all that. But their titles were all recognised on the continent, and the premier grandee of Spain is O'Donnell. To this day, O'Donnell. So a very high branch of the O'Donnells got there, and I'm not too sure how they managed to get there, to Spain. But then somewhere went to Holland, and there's an enclave of Irish in North Germany. Yeah, well, they're Celts really, you know.
Yeah.
But the Irish sought out their own, and there's a big contingent in between France and Spain. What do you call the mountain range?
Pyrenees?
The Pyrenees. They put on a big affair many years ago in Ireland, in Dungannon again, and it was a kind of a fesh. It was all that, but the guests of honour were the Irish from the Pyrenees, between France and Spain. And then they came with their bands and everything, and kilts. Now they were a little bit different from the other kilt, and the pipes that they used had one big long, what you call pipe there, and 2 short ones. Not the same as the Irish pipes or the Scottish pipes. But imagine, from the Pyrenees in Spain. And they're still organising to this day to try and get, you know, an independence and all that carry on, you know. But
Basques,
they
yeah.
didn't get anywhere.
Probably not.
Yeah. Well, we're holding up these nice people. I'm going to get.
Well, thank you very much, Pat, and
Thank you for giving me time.
boy, thank you for coming down.
Is there going to be
Yeah.
any other celebration for the Plight of the Earls down here?
Well, I'm sure there will be, but there's going to be quite a few celebrations next year, because remember now, they spent the winter of 1607-08 in Flanders, or and they didn't actually set out for Rome and didn't arrive in Rome until April
But they
of
left
08.
Swilly though.
They did, in
They
07.
left Swilly,
Yeah,
yeah,
in
and
September
that's-
07.
That
But
was, in what, April? They said it was the
they
5th of...
left Lough Swilly in September, but they didn't get to Rome until
Oh, I know.
April
Yes.
08. So there's going to be a lot of
Well,
celebration.
This celebration was for the leaving of
Yes.
Lough Swilly.
Yes.
And that was the
They call
5th.
it a celebration, it really bugs me.
Why? Oh, because of the
sad.
sadness.
Yeah. Well.
Well, we celebrate Good Friday. I mean, it doesn't mean that we're happy about it, you know. So I don't know. I'll have to look up the word celebrate. I'm not sure what it means.
Commemoration.
Commemorate.
Commemoration is a better word.
It's
yeah.
a better word, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the old joke in England about Guy Fawkes, some people celebrate it because he did it and tried it, and others because he failed,
Yeah.
you know, so,
Oh, I know. In England, I was there.
yeah,
They celebrate it to this day,
yeah.
Guy Fawkes Day.
Some because he failed and some because he tried
Yeah.
to blow up
They- they-
Parliament.
They say he represented the whole Catholic Church, which was, you know, most of them never heard of him.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody. It's 9 o'clock,
Yes.
so I'm
Okay,
ahead. Yeah.
finito.